The greater the difficulty, the more glory in surmounting it. Skillful pilots gain their reputation from storms and tempests. Epicurus. In a world increasingly shaped by complex social systems and the pursuit of material wealth, the ancient philosophy of Epicureanism offers a refreshing perspective on how to achieve happiness, peace, and social harmony. Epicurus, the Greek philosopher, taught that the highest good in life is pleasure, but he defined pleasure not as indulgence in excess, but as the cultivation of simple joys, the avoidance of pain, and the pursuit of tranquility. For Epicurus, the ultimate aim was to live a life of pleasure free from anxiety and fear, especially fear of death and the gods. But how can this ancient philosophy of individual well-being be applied to the structure of society? Epicureanism's social implications are profound and relevant today, as we wrestle with questions about how to create just and meaningful communities that prioritize human happiness. In this essay, we'll explore how Epicurean principles can guide the organization of society to promote pleasure for all, focusing on wealth, work, leisure, and the general structure of social life. We will also examine how Epicureanism's emphasis on personal tranquility and social bonds can shape our views on political organization, economics, and collective living. Welcome to the Unfolding Journey YouTube channel, where we delve deep into timeless philosophies and ideas that continue to shape our modern world. Whether you're exploring the wisdom of ancient thinkers like Epicurus or examining the latest in contemporary thought, this channel is dedicated to making complex ideas accessible and engaging. We encourage you to join us on this journey as we unfold the layers of knowledge that have influenced human civilization for centuries. Before we can explore the social implications of Epicureanism, it's essential to understand the philosophy's core tenets. Epicurus believed that pleasure is the ultimate good and that a good life is one where we maximize our pleasure while minimizing pain. However, he was clear that pleasure is not about indulgence or hedonistic excess. Instead, pleasure, according to Epicurus, arises from simple natural pleasures like friendship, intellectual contemplation, and physical well-being. In contrast, pain comes from unmet desires, unnecessary fears, and distressing emotions. At the heart of Epicureanism lies the concept of ataraxia, which means tranquility or peace of mind. This state of mental calmness is achieved by eliminating unnecessary desires and anxieties. According to Epicurus, many of the greatest sources of human pain, such as fear of gods and death, are irrational and should be overcome to achieve a peaceful life. Thus, Epicureanism is not a philosophy of excessive indulgence, but one of moderation and intellectual clarity. One of the most intriguing aspects of Epicurean philosophy is its implications for organizing society. If the ultimate goal is to pursue pleasure and avoid pain, then what does this mean for the collective well-being of communities? Epicureanism emphasizes the importance of social harmony and cooperation in achieving a pleasurable society. Epicurus believed that a just society would be one where people work together to create an environment conducive to mutual happiness, where everyone can live free from unnecessary fears and pain. Wealth and economic structure, a shift from material excess to contentment. Epicureanism's view on wealth is counter to the modern pursuit of material excess. While material goods can contribute to pleasure, they are only valuable insofar as they contribute to well-being. Epicurus taught that wealth itself is not the key to happiness. Rather, the simple pleasures of life, such as food, friendship, and intellectual engagement, are far more fulfilling. In the social context, this philosophy challenges the capitalist notion that greater wealth equals greater happiness. Epicureanism would advocate for a society in which wealth is distributed in a way that ensures basic needs and emotional fulfillment for all, rather than a society where wealth is concentrated in the hands of a few. Economic systems, from an Epicurean perspective, should prioritize economic equality, fair distribution of resources, and the creation of community bonds that help individuals achieve peace of mind. The goal is not endless accumulation of material goods, but the sustainable fulfillment of natural desires and the alleviation of unnecessary suffering. Work and leisure, finding balance. Epicureanism also provides guidance on the balance between work and leisure. While work is necessary for fulfilling basic needs, it should not overwhelm one's life. In an Epicurean society, work is seen as a means to an end, rather than an end in itself. The purpose of labor is to meet one's needs for comfort and security without sacrificing time for pleasure, relaxation, and intellectual pursuits. Leisure, on the other hand, plays a central role in Epicureanism. Epicurus himself emphasized the importance of free time spent in the company of friends or engaged in intellectual pursuits as a source of happiness. For an Epicurean society, leisure would not be a luxury, but a central pillar of daily life, where individuals have time to reflect, engage with others, and cultivate relationships that contribute to mental tranquility. Epicureanism would argue for the reorganization of modern work schedules to ensure that people are not trapped in endless cycles of overwork, which lead to stress and anxiety. Instead, work should be structured to provide people with the time and freedom to pursue what truly brings them pleasure and meaning. One of the most important aspects of Epicureanism is its focus on friendship as one of the highest sources of pleasure. Epicurus believed that true friendship is based on shared values and mutual respect, and it is one of the most effective means of achieving happiness. Friendships allow for emotional support, intellectual stimulation, and a sense of belonging, essential elements for a pleasurable life. An Epicurean society would therefore prioritize the development of strong, genuine relationships over the pursuit of wealth or status. Community building would be central to social organization, with an emphasis on shared experiences, cooperation, and mutual respect. Political systems and societal structures would be designed to foster social connection and reduce the isolation that many people experience in modern life. While Epicureanism offers a compelling vision for a pleasurable society, it is not without its criticisms. Some argue that its focus on individual pleasure could lead to selfishness or neglect of social responsibility. Others might criticize the philosophy for its rejection of certain societal norms, such as the role of religion in providing a sense of meaning and moral order. Epicureanism's emphasis on pleasure may also seem insufficient when it comes to addressing issues such as political power, justice, and the struggles of marginalized groups. A society based on pleasure may overlook the importance of equity and justice, which are necessary to ensure that everyone's needs are met in a fair and balanced way. However, Epicureanism's rejection of unnecessary desires and fear-based motivations could offer a foundation for more equitable political systems, one that emphasizes harmony, cooperation, and peace rather than conflict and competition. Its emphasis on mutual respect and shared happiness has the potential to challenge systems that prioritize profit and power over human well-being. Epicureanism, though an ancient philosophy, offers strikingly modern insights into how we can organize society to promote collective well-being. By emphasizing pleasure as the absence of pain and anxiety, Epicurus gives us a blueprint for a life of moderation, intellectual engagement, and mutual respect. His ideas can be applied to modern social issues such as wealth inequality, work-life balance, and the need for meaningful human connections. In an Epicurean society, happiness is not achieved through material excess or competitive power, but through shared pleasures, freedom from unnecessary suffering, and the cultivation of strong relationships. By applying Epicurean principles to the organization of society, we can move closer to creating communities where all individuals can experience the tranquility, pleasure, and contentment that Epicurus envisioned. Thank you for watching. If you found this video interesting and thought-provoking, please make sure to subscribe to the Unfolding Journey YouTube channel for more insightful discussions on philosophy, social theory, and ideas that continue to shape the world we live in. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to get notified whenever a new video is posted.